Okay, so here we did some patches. There's some conduit that was coming through, so we drilled out the hole bigger, filled it with Rapid Set True, which was a 50-50 mix of gray Rapid Set and regular Rapid Set True to get closer to the gray color. And then we saw that the concrete color, which is kind of hard to tell in the video, it's almost a greenish gray, not dark gray, maybe just a tint of greenish and beige to it. So we took, as you can see up there, we took some gold dye and we took some soft gray dye and we put a lot of acetone, straight acetone in with it to try to blend the color. And so now, here's kind of what we're starting with. And this is kind of a little more what we're finishing with on it. And it's just a matter of taking the brush, and you can see it's super, it's not a heavy concentration of it. So the more acetone you put on, the more color is going to be left on the floor when the acetone evaporates. You can see it, how quick it evaporates. And then if you don't get it right with that first coat, then just add some more to it so you get a second layer of color until you get it as close as you can do, as close as you can get. So I don't expect, not every job is going to need this much detail into doing it, but this right here, we're at Carrollwood Day School, and these patches that are going through here are a big problem for the school. They're having a big issue with it. So we're going to take extra time on it and extra care to try to get it as close as we possibly can in color. So when you're doing that, if you're doing something like that right there, we can add a little bit of colored dye to that, and sometimes a little bit of sealer with it, and make that color in to where you don't see it as much. Let me give you an example. Just by putting this down here, just by putting this down, you see how it colors in. So it's a matter of getting rid of that white dust that's in there with a little color and sealer, and it allows that to disappear, so where you don't notice it as much. And it's little things like that really make a big difference. Depends on the floor. Every floor is going to be different. Some floors are going to just have nicks everywhere, and it would take forever to do it, and so that would usually be a change order. But some floors are like really beautiful, and then all of a sudden there's a scratch right in the middle of that. It just makes everything else look bad. The floor looks great except for one scratch. So take your time and fill it in and just make it look a little bit better. And you can see, like, as he does this here, and as it dries, look at how much, like, it just wants to disappear a little bit. So take your time with stuff like that if you see it.